thought I'd find you in here.
Well, you didn't have to be a Sherlock Holmes to work that out. I mean, I told you I were coming. What are you having?
Oh, go on, have a bottle of lager.
Right.
Listen, are you doing out tonight?
Tonight?
Yeah, 'cause it's weeks since we went to bingo. I thought if you'd got no time, we could give it a go.
Oh, I can't go tonight, love. No, I'm going out.
Oh.
Well, we did say I'm going to bingo. I mean, if it's just a night out you fancied, I mean, why don't you come with me? I'm going to one of them naughty nighty parties.
No, I don't think so, Vera.
Oh, go on, it'd be right, giggle kid. I mean, what else would I be going for?
No, thanks all the same. We're bingo, I fancied, love. Well, perhaps another night, eh?
So what's stopping you?
Well, I can't go on my own, love, can I?
But you won't be, will you? I mean, all gang going on a Monday.
Oh, in that case, I might need to try then.
Of course.
Thanks, Fred.
And a pint of bitter, please, Fred. All right, my dearest.
Of course, love, whatever you say. That's for Ivy's lager, and Laughing Boy can pay for his own.
Oh, Vera. You wouldn't think we were man and wife, would you? All thy worldly goods I thee endow and won't even stake us to a pint of bitter.
Jacko, you know your way around when it comes to cars, don't you?
More than I do about women, that's for sure.
Only listen, I mean, in your profession, you know, you've got to have a car that, you know, pleases the punters, you know what I mean? You've got to impress them, haven't you? I was just thinking that if any of your lads down at the depot wanted a car with a bit of class, a bit of style, my Rover's coming up for grabs.
Your car?
Yeah.
The only grab that should be up for is a mechanical one that flings it on the scrap heap.
Don't you start, Jack.
Oh, come on, Fred. You'd have to take out a second mortgage to make it roadworthy. And of that'll buy yourself a garage.
Look, mate, I've got to get rid. I'm in lumber with it.
Fred, we all have our crosses to bear. You want to be grateful that yours is just a car.
Come on, kids. Boss has got his beady eye on us.
I was wondering when you lot had realised you got jobs to go to.
We are entitled to a dinner hour, you know.
Yeah, the operative word being hour. And by my reckoning, it's going to be a very close-run thing.
We're off, Mr. Baldwin. Come on, lasses.
I don't know why I don't chase the machines. Honest, I don't.
Now, don't you get putting ideas in my head, Vera. How's yours standing, Hilda?
Oh, well as can be expected, I suppose. His toe's still the size of a tennis ball and black as a prune now.
I heard something about you having a go at the council for compensation.
Oh, you heard right. I'm off to the town hall this afternoon. I did ask Alf Roberts to take it up for us, but he didn't want to know.
Well, you take my tip. Make sure you got your case properly prepared, chapter and verse.
Oh, we've got all that, don't you worry. I've got it all written down. Where it happened, when the doctor come, and what he said.
Oh, yeah. And what about the paving stone?
What about it?
Have you taken a picture of it?
What do I want a picture of the paving stone for?
Well, evidence. I mean, you go round there and tell them, right? Then they send someone to have a look at it. And come tomorrow afternoon, it's all nice and flat again. Where does that leave you and your claim, eh?
Oh, I never thought of that.
You've got to think of everything, Hilda.
So how much are you looking for? Give us a clue.
Well,
How much did you pay for it, then?
well, that's now to do with it, is it? I got a bargain.
It's all right, you got a bargain. How much are you looking for?
Well, it's insured for 600 quid.
600 quid? You've got no chance.
Well, that's what it's insured for.
Well, it isn't the insurance company that are buying it, Fred.
No.
Mind you, it does seem criminal, that, doesn't it?
What's that?
Well, as it stands, it's worth about 60 quid for spare parts. But
Yeah.
if aught should happen to it, you would be quids in. Doesn't encourage folk, to be honest, does it? Fred, I've got it all worked out. It's dead simple.
Yeah, well, I'm not, mate.
Listen, will you? All as you have to do is park your car down Rosamond Street, slip me the keys, leave the rest to your friendly disposal man.
Yeah, I know, but I mean, I'm having it nicked.
Nicked? Disposed of?
Doesn't matter what you call it, Jack. It all adds up to the same thing, doesn't it?
Ah, you're dead right. 600 flaming quid. Now, do you want to get rid of it or don't you?
Look, am I in the clear?
Definitely.
Look, hang on. How much is in it for this friend?
Well, 25% will get you the best disposal man in the business, Fred.
How do I know I can trust him, Jack?
Fred, have I ever let you down?
You?
Listen, I wouldn't do this for anybody, Freddie, lad. Just believe me. But for you, like an old mate,
Yeah, 150 smackers.
you're catching on fast. Right, is it on or not?
Well, when?
Well, I don't know about you, Fred, but I could do with 150 quid like yesterday.
Well, how about tomorrow?
Fred, lad, you've got yourself a deal. Boss still away, is she?
Mrs. Walker? Yeah. I don't like talking in there, will inch about. She's got ears like a flipping elephant.
Now then, about this motor, was you just talking big or what?
Look, I'm on the floor with it, Jack. It's costing me a bomb to run. The insurance is due. It needs new tyres. I was just thinking about what you were saying, you know, about having it nicked, you know.
Right, then, what's your cover? Third-party fire and theft?
It's theft, innit? That's it. That's what it's all about. Oh, I don't know, Jack.
Is it Ella's theft? I mean, if you ask me to get rid of it, that's not theft, is it? I mean, I'm doing nothing wrong.
But if I claim on the insurance...
You're telling them no lies, are you? Your car's gone and you don't know where it is. You're telling them God's own truth.
Yeah, well, true enough is that. Mind you, they usually take about 3 months to settle, don't they?
Yeah, well, you're looking on 600 quid, aren't you?
Yeah.
So, like I said the other night, 150.
150 quid? Blimey, Jack.
Well, fair enough, fair enough. You can always get somebody else to nick it. I should say, dispose of it for
All right then. Look, 150 quid, but after they settle.
OK, you give us your spare ignition key. And I'll want some money and all, because after I've dumped it, it's going to cost me getting back here. Call it a tenner.
A tenner? Blooming heck, Jack, where you dumping it? Cornwall?
Somewhere where it won't get found.
Give over. I want to know just where you're dumping this car, Jack.
Look, if you don't know when the bobbies and the insurance people ask you what's happened to your motor, you can look them straight in the eye and answer, Scout's on it. I do not know.
Yeah, well, true enough is that. I don't know about the tenner. I don't know what I've got. Look, I've got a fiver, Jack. That'll have to do. Oh, and you'll need some juice as well.
I'm not putting flaming juice in.
You need some.
Are you doing that cellar this morning or what?
Morning.
What's he doing here?
Good morning, Flower.
If Mrs. Walker knew you'd been in here, she'd go mad. It were bad enough that time we had mice. What's going on?
It's a bit of business, Bet.
What sort of business?
None of yours, Blossom, so mind your own, eh?
Put another dry ginger in there, will you, Fred? Oi, put another dry ginger in there, will you? What's up with you today?
Have you any idea what time it is?
Sorry, yeah. 20 to 1.
Lager, Fred. Are you having another? No, love, I said to take pies back for dinner. 3 pies when you've got a chance, Fred.
What kind do you want?
I think I'll have them African Explorer pies today.
African Explorer pies? What are you on about?
You know, Fred. Snake and pigment.
A word in your ear about your paper, you know. You're letting yourself in for trouble, you know.
We were hoping for a quiet drink, Mr. Sugden.
Yes, can it wait? I'm trying to help you. You're running the public organ there. You don't want people abusing it, do you?
Well, in what way?
Using you to make dodgy claims against the council.
Ah, you're talking about Stan Ogden's fall, I take it.
No names, no pack job, but it's obvious, isn't it? It's a try-on.
Hey, Percy, what's it got to do with you, eh?
I'm talking to you.
All the same, Mr. Sugden, it's a good question.
I'm a public-spirited citizen. I don't like to see the poor old ratepayer being taken for a ride.
Well, next time you see a bus come in, just close your eyes.
And furthermore, I value my own good name, so tell that girl of yours to take no liberties. There's such a thing as a press council.
What the heck did that mean?
I don't know, and I'm in no hurry to find out.
Fred? Has our Jack been in?
Well, what are you asking me for? Tallow?
Well, you work here, don't you? I mean, you serve ale. I mean, who should I be asking?
Well, it's not to do with me. I'm not his flipping minder. Oh, you are awake, Lynch. Well, you can just stay here and hold the fort. I'm sick of doing everything round here.
What's up with him?
It's his time of life, I think. Either that or he's been sniffing the lighter fuel again.
Emergency? Which service?
Oh, police, please. I want to report a stolen car.
right, Squire?
All right, thanks very much.
Having a bit of trouble, eh?
No. Just ran out of petrol, Chief. Get me away now.
All right, fair enough.
Stolen car report from Weatherfield. Grey Rover 2000. Registration Victor, November Echo 592 Kilo.
Well, Sunshine, I think you and me better have a quiet word, eh?
Come on, sup up, lads. Let's be having you. I'm dying to get the weight off my feet, and no, I don't need any help. By heck, you're a useful-looking lad. This lot generally hang on like cold sores.
Have you got a Mr. G here?
Fred G, aye. Well, what's he done?
Right, Lynch. Handle this. Did you want me, officer?
Mr. G reported your car stolen.
That's right.
Somebody stole the Rover?
That's right.
Oh, well, I mean, there must be a lunatic about. He must be to steal a heap like that.
Give it a rest, would you, Lynch? Would you like a pint, officer?
Yeah, no thanks. Wouldn't mind a cup of tea, though.
Make the officer a cup of tea, Lynch. Sorry about that, officer. You've got to take what staff you can on these days.
Right, Mr. G, you reported your car, VNE 592K, right?
Yeah, well, it must have been sometime before dinner, because I generally leave it parked right outside here, you know. But as I was expecting a brewery delivery this morning, I moved it to the top of the street, up by the viaduct, you know. It was a grand car. I really looked after it, you know.
Well, I've got good news for you, Mr. G.
Oh?
We got your car back for you.
Oh. Oh, great.
Yeah, it's a bit of luck, really, between you and me. Bloke who nicked it ran out of petrol. You wouldn't believe it, would you? These villains, they got no idea.
Twerp. Idiot. Whoever he is.
Oh, we know who he is. We got him and all.
Huh?
Lives in the street. Had to call Jack Duckworth. Caught him red-handed thanks to the magic of radio. You know, the same way they caught Dr. Crippen. Because he tried to brazen it out. He swore blind as how you'd lent it to him. You know, you'd given him permission to use it.
Oh, said that, did he?
Yeah, well, they say the first thing that comes into their heads. They haven't got the wit to realise the first thing we'll do is check with you.
Yeah. Well, look, now you come to mention it...
Yeah, I mean, you wouldn't have reported it stolen if you'd lent it to him, would you?
You know how things like slip your mind, you know. He just might have said something about borrowing it.
You what?
Yeah, well, I mean, you know what it is. When you're in a bar like this, you're busy, your mind gets flummoxed. You just say yes, you know what I mean? And
you reported your car stolen.
Officer, are you sure you wouldn't like a drink?
No, I wouldn't.
Look, officer, I'm afraid there's been a mistake.
Well, if there has, you've been wasting my time, Mr. G. Not to mention Mr. Duckworth's down at the police station. He'll not be too pleased with you neither. Now then, I want a statement off you.
He really took a shine to you, that Bobby. Studying your face. Trying to match it up to the wanted posters down at the station he was.
Shut up, will you, Lynch? You're getting on my nerves.
I thought you said you didn't fancy a drink while coming out of work.
Well, I've changed my mind. I'll have a gin and tonic, please, Beth.
What's up?
Ah, Brian. He's only trying to run my life for me, isn't he?
That's a twist.
You are?
No, love, I'll have another lager if you're buying.
I want you, Sunshine.
And I want you and all.
You great swallop. You couldn't run a booze up in a brewery.
Just give over shouting, will you?
Hey, what's going on?
If you want to shout, get round here.
Get in here.
What's going on with them two?
Well, they're up to something. You don't think they could be planning to run away together, do you?
I thought there were any chance of that'd help our Jack with train fare.
It was nearly 1 o'clock when I reported it.
Well, at 1 o'clock I was...
You told me I'd have it dumped by 1 o'clock.
And I would have done, but at 1 o'clock I was grinding to a nasty halt, stuck there, flaming run out of petrol.
Carlo. Evening.
Hello, Elder.
Oh, I thought I saw you nipping in here.
Are you following me?
Following you? I'd sooner follow the milkman's horse with a bucket and shovel. Evening, Mr. Baldwin.
Hello, Hilda. How's your standing?
Oh, very kind of you to ask. Some folk wouldn't dream of asking.
I don't need to ask. I know it's all a try-on.
He's not very well, Mr. Baldwin. He's suffering. Nobody knows the pain he's had since he hurt himself on that bad bit of pavement.
Oh, Codology. There's nothing wrong with him except idolitis.
Hold on. How come you know so much about us poorly in a wind?
When you've done 6 years of war up at Sharp End, you learn to recognise lead swinging, that's why.
Well, somebody told me you used to be in cookhouse.
I did, but many's the time I've been cooking under enemy fire.
Yeah, well, for your information, my stand were a desert rat. Hey, And do you know what? Girl come to interview Stan for the paper. She'd never heard of El Alamein. You wouldn't credit it, would you?
Typical younger generation. Mind you, I knew this would happen. I said at the time they should christen a railway station after it. That's what they did in the old days.
What are you on about, eh?
Well, they've all heard of Waterloo, haven't they? I mean, Waterloo Station, you see.
Hey, he has got a point there, hasn't he?
All right, well, tell me this then. Who fought the Battle of Euston?
Very good, Mr. Baldwin. Can I have a couple of bottles to take out for poor Stan?
You can have a pint out of it, and that's all you're getting. You can put the rest out with experience.
Last time I do business with you, mate.
You wouldn't chuckle.
Hey, what are you been up to in there?
Nothing, lovey. Just a little bit of business, that's it.
Yeah, knowing you're up the monkey business.
Hey, I don't suppose you fancy a second-hand car, do you, Squire?
Well, you're over. I wouldn't have that if it was chucked at me. Best thing you could do with that is put it in the auctions.
Auctions? Oh, give over. It's a bit dodgy, is that? Might end up with nothing.
Oh, well, please yourself.
You want a raffle it?
Raffle?
Ah, they raffle out these days. They raffle houses even, so why not a car?
Yeah. Raffle.
And see, get up this side of your dinner. Get some work done like everybody else. Oh! Hey, we're late, lasses. Do you know that's true living across the road? You know, you're getting no running when you're late.
Less of the chatting, ladies. Your machines are waiting.
Oh, I get in first thing on a morning.
Someone's got to waken you up. Your husband can't manage it.
Which man could, bless him.
Oh, come off it. You're not short of knockers, though. Young Nicky'll have you up bright and early, will he? Well, if it's not like after, he will.
Do you know at 6:30 this morning? And if his picnic's not ready outside of my bed.
It's your lovely Nana.
Listen, let's get lovely Nanny. Let's have some work out of you. You heard what he said.
And another glamorous day starts again, eh, kid?
Oh, shut up. My sister's flying to Florida this morning.
Florida?
Yes, we're in-laws.
American, are they?
Have they, yeah. They come from Worsley. And when Barry's dad retired, he sold his newsagents and went to live in Florida. You know where the rockets go up from?
Oh, when your sister goes there for a holiday?
Well, this is the first time, but they go regularly. You can bet your life. I know I would.
Well, no, I wouldn't have given half a chance.
Yeah, 3 weeks they're going for. 3 weeks in the blazing sunshine, and look at us lot stuck here.
Oh. Hey, that reminds me. I had a card from Elsie this morning.
Well, you never said oh.
Well, you've never stopped yakking, have you?
Well, what's she say?
Not a lot. Dear all, glad you're not here. Love Elsie.
Well, that don't tell us much.
Well, it tells me a lot.
Oh, why? What does it tell you with an S, Gypsy Rosalie?
Well, it means everything's terrific, doesn't it? And she's glad we're not there.
Oh, we know that. Is that all she says?
Well, it weren't worth putting a stamp on for.
Well, it's not just what she says, is it? It's what's wrote between the lines. Like, she's with the man she loves, and with the sun shining and the sparkling blue sea, and she doesn't want anything to spoil it. That sort of thing.
Why, they're not without imagination, these young uns, are they?
Morning, ladies.
Morning, Emily. A quid for a bit of paper? You must be joking.
It's not just a quid for a piece of paper. It's a chance to win a quality motor car, Ida.
Fat chance I've got with my luck. Still a bit of paper, come on.
Well, it is a lot of money, love, £1 a time.
Oh, give it a rest, will you, Vera? I'm not raffling a jar of homemade jam. I mean, this is a chance to win a quality limousine.
Yeah, no, it's a nice car. I like Coronation.
Yeah.
Oh, go on.
There you go.
Go on, I'll have a ticket, kid. I'm quite lucky at raffles, here.
I'll put your name and address on the counterfoil. You won't regret it when you're riding round like Lady Muck. He'll tell you.
Find a bitter, please, Bet. I'll tell you what.
Well, I just bought a ticket for his motor car.
You flaming damn devil. It's a load of rubbish.
How do you know?
Well, I've seen it and I've heard it too.
Oi, Vera, let's be having you.
Yeah, let's be having your work, Shy Willie. That is your last. After that, it's out on the job, right?
One act of madness, eh? And you're lumbered for the rest of your life.
And you keep doing it, you fellas, don't you? Walking straight into the trap.
Find a bitter here, please, Bet.
Ah, heck. You soon got shut of that.
First today. First one never touches that side.
Thought you were taxiing it.
I am.
Knocking them back a bit fast then, aren't you?
Might surprise you to know, darling, but I drive better when I've had a few.
By God. That's on many a tombstone.
Hey, Dolly Daydream.
Well, I'm entitled to a minute for the thoughts, Chuck. I mean, everybody's entitled to them, aren't they?
Now, don't tell me you started thinking, Vera. Not on top of everything else.
Well, I was just wishing some fella whisked me off somewhere to foreign parts.
Oh, now, for once we are in total agreement. In fact, if I can help with the fare...
Oh, come off, mate. He'd miss me. He'd miss me, wouldn't he, girls? Ivy, wouldn't he miss?
Hello, love, what are you doing here? Is it Nicky?
It's the hospital, Ivy. About Bert. He's taken a turn for the worse. They want you to go right away.
Oh, no. It'll be nothing.
I'll whip you over there in the car. Won't take me a minute. Oh, the buyer. Vera, there's a buyer from Appleton's coming. If you just...
Get a taxi, don't worry.
Well, yeah, 'cause like, I mean, our Jack will take you. His car's still outside our house, love, isn't it?
What?
Our Jack's car, it's still outside of our house.
Oh, yeah.
Well, that does it. He'll take you, love. You get a call and I'll route him out.
I wonder what it can be, love.
It'll be nothing, love. They always play on safe side.
Yes.
Yeah, it'll be nothing. Have you got time for a quick cup of tea?
Ah, go make one.
Where with your bother? Classic car for £1. Door handle's worth more than that. There you go.
What's that?
And we'll just exchange your wallet, you know, then we'll be even Stevens.
You miss nothing, do you?
No.
Go on, it's only a bit of fun. I'll run you home, we'll take a couple of bottles.
Won't be a bit of fun if certain people find out, love.
Like who?
Like her who's standing in doorway.
Come on, let's go.
Do you know I've been looking all over the house for you?
Well, I wasn't there, was I?
No, you're not supposed to be here neither. You're supposed to be out working on it. I'm glad you're not. Come here. Ivy's had a word from hospital, you know. Bert's had a turn for it worse. Can you run us to Southport?
Of course I can, of course I can.
Can you, love?
See you
Come on, then.
Hey, things are not looking too good, are they?
Hey, that's what I was thinking. Don't let on to Ivy, though.
Well, I'm not likely to. Give us credit for some flaming sense. Come on, lovey, I'll have you there in quick sticks.
Hey, go easy on there.
Stop fretting, I do this kind of job every day. Right, where do you want to sit, front or back?
You'll sit at front, love, won't you? Come on.
Oh, will you find Brian, love, and tell him where I am?
Yeah, of course I will. And he'll come straight to you, so you wait there for him.
Hey, don't you want me to wait, then?
No, I don't think so.
Well, they might want Ivy to stop at hospital, mightn't they, love? Well, just till he gets a bit better.
Yeah, come on, let's get you settled.
You won't forget about Brian, will you?
Don't worry. I'll start ringing around for him right away.
Oh, it's not a garage, then?
No, Mr. Baldwin's already tried. I'll find him, though. Give my love to Bert.
Yes, love, I will.
Don't worry, I'll take good care of her.
Did they not say at the hospital, then?
They never do they?
No.
You know how they sound sometimes. It was like that.
Does anybody want a piece of cake? Do you want a piece?
I'll take a piece. Did your mum make this?
Yeah.
Oh, it's Ivy's favourite, this.
Yeah, no. I'll take it home and put it in a proper airtight tin and bring it in again tomorrow.
Ah, keep it moist. It's better when it's kept moist. Did she get up all right?
Yeah, she's on her way. Do you know, I'm dying for a cup of tea.
What, do you want a piece of cake?
Yeah. No, I don't... Do you know I've lost my appetite?
Did they find their Brian?
Well, Gail said I was trying to ring him out, you know, ring for him.
You know, I was just saying to Shirley when I saw young Gail stood in the door. Took me right back to the day when she came to tell Ivy that Bert had had that accident in garage.
It's been one thing after another for poor Ivy.
Yeah, she's had a wrong couple of years, and that's a fact.
Got off all right, did she?
Yeah.
Did you find out what was wrong with him?
Well, hospital didn't say, did they?
Well, it could be anything way Bert is, couldn't it?
Yeah. You never know the day. Right, oh, well. Back to work when you're ready, girls.
That's right what he says, you know. You never know the day.
Hello.
Hi, love.
Oh,
Well, I was just wondering if you'd heard anything, you know.
no, not a word.
Did your Brian get there?
I haven't even found him yet.
Oh, no,
I've tried everywhere he might be. There's no reply from the garage. I haven't been all afternoon. There's just one more place he might be.
Well, you'll try it, Chuck. We'll make you a cup of tea, eh?
Duckworth's. Is Mr. Tilsley there, please, from Tilsley's garage? Well, if he does come in, will you tell him to ring home, please? And will you tell him it's urgent? Thank you.
No, look.
I don't know where he is. I thought he might have been out getting spares, but he isn't. They'll all be closing soon.
He's probably out on another job, love.
He usually rings to tell me if he is.
Only a dint today.
No, it's always the same, isn't it?
Just I feel so helpless sitting here. I don't even know what's going on at the hospital.
What you got there, love? Honestly, our Jack got back an hour since. And I think he would have stayed on it. Well, the radioed through for another job.
And as for not hearing nothing, love, I won't worry. They're very busy places, you know.
Of course they are. Listen, you know what they say? No news is good news.
Yeah, that's what they say.
Hi.
Oh, hiya. You just in time to get him in.
Come here, but how else? Yeah, fill these up better, will you? Pull it back a bit.
How's Bert getting on? I hear you took Harvey to the hospital.
Hey, don't ask him, love. He couldn't tell you at time if you stood him in front of town hall clock.
How many times have I got to tell you something, eh? No sooner I got there than a nurse whisked her away, and I had a fare to pick up. And you said I had no need to wait.
Well, you shouldn't have left her on her own.
Oh, give over mithering, Vera. She's got her Brian with her, hasn't she?
We haven't even found him half an hour since.
Oh, you're joking.
We haven't even found him. Yeah. Hey, what's up with you? I just can't. My heart's not in it. I just can't.
I can't even. I hardly even knew it.
Seems daft, doesn't it?
What does?
Work does.
Everything does. We carry on. Eating and drinking, skimping and saving, just trying to make ends meet.
Right. It's one big struggle, isn't it?
Yeah, you struggle, and you struggle, and as soon as you stop struggling...
Don't you think we ought to look as if we're doing a bit of summit?
Never mind about him. Look, we're having a minute's silence for a pal's husband. I mean, even Baldwin won't deny us that.
I know, but I am supposed to be temporary supervisor, Vera. It should look as if I'm saying summit.
Had he been ill a long time, eh? I always remember him as being ill.
A couple of years since Kiddy was fit as a fiddle, weren't he, Ida?
Athletic looking, really.
Yeah, he went everywhere on his push bike. But he was the type of bloke, you know, he'd carry his shopping bags for you, and, well, he were great.
What happened, though?
2 years on dole, that's what happened. And if you don't want to find yourself back on that road, get cracking now.
Oh, give it a flaming rest, Ida.
I'll give it a rest when you stop giving it a rest. Oh, look what's here now.
Vera, I've got a problem.
Well, get yourself off to vets, then.
Look, it's a very sensitive subject. It's about Ivy's fair last night.
Come here, you. What about Ivy's fair last night?
But she forgot to pay me, right? And with Bert and everything. I can't very well ask her, right?
Right.
Right, well, cop a load of this, then. Dougie at the office just told me if I don't pay that fare, all of it now, he's never going to use me again, because he thinks I've nicked it.
Well, what did you go and tell him for?
Well, I had to, didn't I? Because I went and left me radio on. He calls in with about 5 jobs, and I had to tell him why I weren't available.
Oh, I'll pay it, damn you. How much for it?
24 notes fee.
You're joking.
I am not, and that's now for me. That's just Dougie's cut.
Oh, well, give him a fiver.
He won't take a fiver.
What's going on here? A family argument?
No, we were just talking about Ivy, Mr. Baldwin.
Well, make it quick, eh?
Yeah.
Look, a fiver won't do, Vee. He's gone and cut my radio channel off till he cops the lot. I mean, what can I do? I can't ask Ivy, can I?
No.
No, I didn't think I could. I couldn't, like, slip a bill through the letterbox.
Can you tell us, like, what's
No,
up with you?
no, I didn't think that'd be right.
Hey, Vera!
Oh.
Come on. Morning, Mr. Baldwin. Another day, another small fortune for you, I mean, naturally.
Well, at least we know what sort of mood he's in.
Oh, well, think out some round and go back home.
Yeah, we'll survive, we all as that.
Yeah, but it should be more to life, shouldn't it, than letting Mighty Mouse wear you down.
Emily not in yet?
She's
bit soon for Mr. Baldwin.
It's not too soon for you, though, is it? I'll make it half a minute before these machines should be humming. Tell your mates that, will you?
He's got a right mood on him, you know.
Oh, tell us something we don't already know, love.
He wants a wife. Fellas that make their own bed, they go funny. It's a well-known fact.
Yeah, but who'd have him now? He's been a shot winner too long, hasn't he?
There's a woman lives next door to me. She's fairly desperate. Mind you, she wears wellies a lot and rolls her own fags.
Sounds a perfect match, Chris. It sounds a little, I doubt it.
How's Ivy?
Well, I popped in to see, you know, on my way to work. She seemed all right. Well, all right under circumstances, you know.
It's funeral Thursday, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh, that reminds me. Jack! Here, I want you.
Vera, come on, pet. Don't bark at me when you want me attention, especially not in a pub. It's supposed to be a place where men can still be men.
Oh, what are you doing in there, then?
Kidding myself, obviously. What do you want?
We are going to funeral in your car, aren't we?
Certainly.
Right, well, get it cleaned up. Get all them empty fag packets moved off at dashboard. Show a bit of respect.
So I'm taking it to car wash this afternoon.
Ah, well, see you do.
For your information, I do respect the memory of Bert, just as I respected him when he was alive. Because he was a good lad, was Bert. All right.
Thank you, Emily. I appreciate this.
I hope this doesn't sound impertinent, but is it a very serious financial loss for you?
Well, it's not all down to me, is it? Not unless Alec Yardley's done a bunk, then I really am in trouble. Look, get him on the blower, will you? I've been trying all morning. Tell him I want to see him here, and it's very, very urgent. Let him sweat for a change.
Oh, Miss Baldwin, can we have a word?
Yeah, later, yeah.
Do you know he's flaming well avoiding us? Come on, let's give Miss Prim third degree.
Yes. Very, very urgent were his exact words. Thank you. Goodbye.
Emily, what is going on? We have a right to know.
Yes, Mr. Baldwin going bust or what?
Have you asked, Mr. Baldwin?
Will he never stop still long enough to be asked?
Well, then I'm afraid you'll have to wait until he does.
Emily, have you had your hair pulled lately?
Oh, your fingers bent back.
We are your workmates. You'd be right to let us know.
Yeah.
Do workmates usually threaten violence against one another? I think not. Excuse me, Vera. Thank you.
Some third degree.
Well, come on, you daft lot. It's got to be worth £1. I mean, it's a good motor, is that? Well, it is. Anyway, it's better than your old bang. I mean, I wouldn't tow that away for scrap.
Oh, yours is in a different class altogether, isn't it? They definitely tow yours away for scrap.
Give over. I mean, the battery alone's worth a good tenner, and there's at least 2 good tyres on it.
How many tickets have you sold, Fred?
Well, that'd be telling, wouldn't it?
None.
Yes, I have.
Practically. I bet you've not sold above a dozen.
Yeah, well, that's almost a reason for buying one.
Ah, see? Ken knows. He's not slowing, Ken. Educated man, see?
I said almost, Frederick. It was just a theoretical observation.
Ah, they're too cheap, that's the trouble. £1 a ticket. You think there's something wrong, don't you? You're too flaming stupid to be clever. I'll tell you what, if I went out there on that street with a pint of ale and tried to sell it for twopence, I bet there's nobody would buy it.
Oh, I'd like to see that.
You would you? Right.
Fred?
What?
You are going to take that pint outside and flog it for twopence?
Yeah, I am. Hey, I'll show you. We'll just see. There, mate. Bargain for you. Pint for twopence. Come on, it's only twopence. Hey, you, pint for twopence. What's the matter, you teetotal or something? Hey, you don't look it. A pint for twopence. Go on. A pint for twopence, it's a bargain. See? Pint for twopence. Twopence.
No, they're supposed to be that intelligent, these people, aren't they? And there he is, with these boots on. Couldn't walk hardly, and this is in his office. Great big skiing boots. skiing boats? Yes, and he had to break them in. Well, I can't describe them to you. There was like big giant's boots with things on.
Well, everything they wear's daft, innit? Skiing. I mean, I run them to the airport. They're only at Ringway and they've got goggles on.
But I don't see attraction myself, do you?
No, but I mean, there must be something to it. I mean, Prince Charles, he goes, all big knobs, they do it, don't they?
Well, that's it, innit? That's why the rest do it, because they think it's the in thing.
Oh, it's the thrill of the unknown, isn't it? I mean, they don't know whether they're going to break the left leg or the right, see?
Wouldn't be much of a novelty. The boot's like a plaster cast as it is.
Well, I think it's childish myself. I mean, what is it, really? It's something like going down sliding, isn't it? I don't care what you say. I don't care who does it.
Oh, do you remember, though, when snow came, making us slide in the street and scooting along with it?
Oh, I and your man coming out and belting out air hole and saying, get some ashes put on that, because folk will break the legs.
Yeah. Pity there isn't somebody to belt the council's ear hole when they leave paving stones sticking up. Oh, you don't have to go to Switzerland to break your leg round here.
Yes, Emily?
No, thank you. I just came to say to everybody, I've arranged the wreath.
Oh, well, I hope it was enough for a good one, you know, the whip round.
Flaming should have been.
Yeah, and how would you know? I never seen you putting out in.
I did?
Oh, yes, I remember now. You were going round asking folk if they could change your 20p.
Oh.
I'm afraid it didn't run to a particularly extravagant wreath, but adequate, I think.
Did you put a nice sentiment on it?
Well, just dearly loved and sadly missed by all his friends at the Rover's return.
Well, that's it, that does it.
Oh, I don't think you should have mentioned a public house, though. I mean, not on a wreath.
I don't see why not, Hilda. When Hockey goes, the brewery are going to buy. Come on,
Hey, listen, that's it, kid, listen, it'll be appreciated, because I know Ivy. But it's been a funny time, hasn't it? Len, and now Bert, well, I said to Ivy.
Anyway, that's all I came in to say, and I suppose you all know anyway that there's a requiem mass at St Michael's at 11 o'clock.
All right, Lord.
Morning, Mrs. O. Not working today, then? No, I usually get Mondays off. You know, we're working Saturdays. What can I do you for? I've got a list, it is. Oh, got you doing the shopping now, is she? Yeah, got me doing a paying for it and all. You want to think yourself lucky, mate. You wait till you've got a house full of kids and a wife to support. Yeah, well, I'm practising. I'm keeping house full of my dad. I mean, I don't mind paying my share. What I object to is paying his share and all. Well, he always stands his corner at the pub, you know. You don't have to nudge him. Yeah, well, he's different at home. He gets this household arthritis, you know, can't get his hand round to his back pocket. No, I'm not kidding. I could be living it up now, you know. Good holidays and everything if it weren't for him. Be better off in my own place. Or even in digs, I would.
Oh, you want to move in with me and Stan? We're short of a lodger now, our Eddie's wed.
Hey, I might just set you up on that.
Best digs round here. Best grub and all. Well, I'll tell you in here, I only get the best. 3 good meals a day you get, and very reasonable.
Give over, you're tempting me.
You'd never have to lift a finger.
Make a nice change, that.
Real home from home. Well, in your case, better than home.
Hiya.
Hiya, Mum.
Morning, morning. Do you know, I've never stopped getting to drinking, Jack.
Look, I can't kid him skin. I've got just enough to fill the cab up, and that's me finished.
Go on then, Arthur. Get your mama lager.
Half a lager, please, Betty.
I'm a fix that, Teddy.
Flaming, Nora. And make that sauce a bitter as well, please.
Halves? You're them flaming tight, you.
Say, you went to Bert Tilsley's funeral, didn't you, Vera, love?
Yeah, I did.
How did it go?
Well, what can you say? I mean, there's no more depressing than funerals, is there? Mind you, I thought Ivy bore up very well. But you could see there, Brian took it pretty bad.
Yeah, well, he was always very fond of his dad, was young Brian, wasn't he? 94p, please.
Thank you very much.
You're right about that funeral. Right miserable affair.
Well, what do you expect?
Look, I know it's bound to be upsetting, but I've been to funerals, and at the end of the day, you've had a real good laugh, you know. But, I mean, when they put my granddad under Blino Road, nobody went to work the next day. My Auntie Florence, you remember her, don't you? Big woman, 16 stone easy. Went home, sat in the armchair, only sat on the cat. Couldn't get up to save her life. All the cats were
Oh, shut up, will you? It's in my stomach.
All I'm saying, life must go on, look.
Yeah, looking at you, I wonder why.
Oh, come on, sup up. What's the lemon for dinner? What are we having?
Well, I don't know. Did you go to the shop for me, Arthur?
I did. Cost me £6 and all.
My son, the accountant. There is more to life than money, Terry.
Now, if I had any left to spend after I'd finished paying for you, I might agree with you. I'm better off in my own place.
Look, there's no place like home, Terry.
I don't know, you know. For £25 a week, I could get 3 square meals a day and me bed made, and that way I'd have a lot more money left in my pocket at the end of the week.
What do you mean?
Well, that's all it cost me down the street at Hilda Ogden's, and she said it'd be very welcome and all.
Oh, she did she, the old cow? Just wait till I see her. Come on.
Now then, I've got a proposition for you, Oggy. I'll leave the cellar trap open in the morning. You fall down it, fall on me, and we'll both sue the brewery.
Ah, shove off.
Well, it's better than cracking on you tripped over a curbstone.
He's not cracking on. He's entitled to compensation, and we're going to fight till we get it.
Yeah, well, I mean, some women don't care what they do to make money.
Are you talking to me?
Well, I'm not chewing a brick. You've sunk lowest shit you have.
What are you talking about?
You know, trying to lure Atty away from his home.
Excuse me, I've done nothing of the sort.
Oh, yes, it's all me. Pester him to come and live at your house. That's enticement, that is.
Let's just have a quiet drink, eh?
All I did was take pity on your Terry. I mean, I just happened to tell him the sort of digs a young man ought to be getting.
Luring him, that's what you were doing.
I felt sorry for the lad. I mean, his home's a tip and he never knows when he's getting his next hot dig.
Ladies, please, now cool it, will you? A pair of you.
Swing for her, I will.
Leave it, Fee. Come on, you're showing us up.
Listen, you, if you fancy a man from our house, take him. You're quite welcome to him.
Well, that's very nice. Thank you very much.
Come on, Stan, we're going. Very low class of company in here tonight.